Hello Libra, welcome to your Purple Feather Tarot community. I truly hope you're doing well right now, and I also hope that in this tarot reading, you'll find the answers you've been searching for from the universe. Today, we're diving straight into your reading, so let's connect with your tarot cards. As always, we'll explore your energy, we'll also look at the energy of the person who's thinking about you at this very moment, and we'll reveal the blessings that are on their way to you. So, tuning into your energy, let's begin. You have the Eight of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Six of Wands, the Ten of Wands, and the Seven of Pentacles. Libra, I sense that love has felt like a challenge lately. You've been trying to connect with new people, but you still haven't found the one who truly resonates with your heart. Still, your reading is telling you, don't lose patience. There is someone coming your way who will bring joy into your life and put a genuine smile on your face. Right now, it feels like you're in a transitional phase. You're walking away from things. You're letting go of burdens. It's hard for you to detach from certain people, certain memories, certain energies, even certain places. But the universe is urging you, Libra, it's time. Time to release what no longer serves you. Let go of the old, so the new can come in. New things, good things, things that will truly make you happy in your near future. I see you smiling again. I see a victorious energy around you. You might meet someone new who makes you feel truly seen. You could find major success at work. You might even feel a deep sense of joy within your family. Libra, I feel that something you've been nurturing is finally ready. It's blooming. A great harvest is coming your way. Let's find out more about this. Let's look deeper into what this harvest means. Let's see more about this new person entering your life, and let's also uncover what burdens the universe is asking you to let go of right now. Moving forward with your energy, you have the Four of Swords. This tells me a period of peace is approaching your life, silence, stillness. You may start to withdraw a bit. Maybe you're feeling more sensitive than usual, you don't feel like going to parties or social gatherings. Instead, you want to reconnect with yourself, with your truth, with your core. You also have the Judgment card. I sense that this pull inward comes from something deeper. You're standing at the edge of a big decision, a turning point that could change your life for good. Personally, now continuing with your energy, you have the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is a card of exploration, a card of curiosity. You might be wanting to learn new things. This card usually appears for the Querence energy when the person is getting tired of monotony, tired of routine, tired of their job, and is craving something completely new. When it comes to love, this card doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to break up with your current partner or leave the person you're connecting with right now. But it does reflect the need to bring spark and motivation into the relationship. It could mean that from your side, you feel the need to propose something new, to inspire your partner, and also to expect them to step out of routine. Because love matters, but so do motivation and laughter, connecting through new experiences and traveling. Very likely, a trip is coming into your life. Look at this, the Page of Wands clearly represents the fire element, and here it shows a desert. You might be thinking of visiting a desert, or somewhere with warm weather. Maybe you want to go to the beach, or travel to Dubai, or the Sahara Desert. I don't know, let me know in the comments. But the desert, the heat, the Page of Wands always represents movement. We continue with your reading. You have the Three of Swords. This card could mean there's a pain still hidden deep in your heart. But with this change, with this rebirth, that wound is finally being left in the past. I feel that you're the kind of person who gives absolutely everything, and sometimes I sense that there are people who don't even thank you for all the good you've done for them. That's why I believe your reading is telling you to show deep compassion. Because even if others don't return what you give, the universe, in its infinite abundance, will take care of giving you back everything you've offered in good faith, multiplied. Now is the time to give without expecting anything in return. That doesn't mean you should be in relationships without reciprocity. Of course, love requires mutual giving. But some people simply need your help, and you can make an act of faith, an act of goodwill with them, and then let the universe return those blessings to you along the way. We continue with your reading. You have the Two of Cups. Let's clarify the Two of Cups, because we might be talking about someone who is thinking about you right now. Your twin flame might want to give you a gift. It could be a beautiful message, words like, I love you, or maybe even an invitation. Let's clarify, because I especially feel that someone under the sign of Cancer is thinking about you, or possibly someone with Pisces energy. Also, your reading tells me that you're attracting someone different, maybe someone with a different zodiac sign than you're used to. Perhaps you feel curious about going on a date with a sign you've never dated before. In fact, leave me a comment with the sign of a person you've never had a date with, or never had a relationship with. For example, maybe you've never gone out or kissed someone who's a Gemini. Or maybe you've never had any intimacy with a Taurus and don't know what it's like. The Two of Cups always represents exploration. It's about truly getting to know your special person, your twin flame, on every level. So let's keep looking. You have the Seven of Wands. I feel that in general, Libra, you tend to attract strong-willed people. The Seven of Wands is both a positive and challenging energy at the same time. It can represent someone full of life, someone with charisma, someone who stands their ground and doesn't allow others to push them around, someone who resists oppression. That's great. However, when the energy of the Seven of Wands goes a bit too far, it can also represent a person with a bad temper, someone who gets angry easily, someone who's irritable or reactive right now. I feel like you're attracting someone with this type of personality, maybe someone under the sign of Aries, Gemini, or Sagittarius. This card also speaks of setting boundaries, because it always reminds us that while it's normal to have conflicts, the way this person deals with problems might be too aggressive for your liking. Let's continue with your reading. You have the Five of Swords. Someone thought they won, but they ended up losing you. Someone took something from you, but lost your love in the process. The Five of Swords always represents a person who lies to themselves, someone who's deceitful, someone who ends up completely alone because no one trusts them anymore. So, I wouldn't be surprised if someone hurt you, disappointed you, or betrayed your trust. This card can also indicate legal issues. Because, you see, there's a difference between morality and legality. For example, someone may have cheated on you, which is morally wrong, but not illegal. However, I feel in this case that someone could actually be facing legal problems. They lack boundaries. They believe they can deceive others, lie without consequence, and get away with it. I sense this could be a warning about someone returning to your life, or someone who may be trying to take advantage of you right now. Continuing with your reading, you have the Six of Pentacles. I like this card. It's a card of abundance. Right now, my intuition tells me that the universe is finally going to bring balance into your life, especially in terms of money. I feel your income is going to start matching your expenses and debts, and that's going to allow you to pay off some things from the past. Then, over time, you'll begin to earn a lot more. That's great. Maybe you're about to start a job related to sales. At first, the commissions won't be huge, but they'll help you pay off past debts. Eventually, once you master your work and become an expert, you'll start earning generous commissions. A big payout is coming your way, or even a large amount of money. In fact, if it feels right to you, you can make that your affirmation for today. A big, massive fortune is coming into my life. Also, the Six of Pentacles is a card of giving. It's inviting you right now to take action in the form of charity. I don't know if you can donate something today, maybe some money or even clothes. This card always speaks of helping those who are in need. So if today you're able to make any kind of donation, it could be to an animal shelter, or to a place. Alright, let's continue with your reading. You also have the Hermit card, Virgo energy. Let's take a closer look. The energy of the Hermit might be connected to someone from Virgo who is thinking about you. Or, it could be that lately, you've been feeling alone. This can have two meanings. You might be feeling very alone, and that's okay, because maybe you want to be alone. You want to regain your strength, recharge mentally and spiritually. You're healing, you're recovering from something, maybe even a health issue. However, the Hermit can also suggest that you're feeling disconnected, like you just can't seem to communicate with your person. Maybe they don't want to talk to you, or maybe they don't want to understand what you're trying to say. So the Hermit also speaks of perseverance. If right now you have an idea, please don't give up just because the first time you shared it, it got rejected. You can come back, you can think about how to improve it, and you can try again. This card always reminds you that if you want to succeed, you have to understand that mistakes, failures, and rejection are part of the process. But you need to shake off those negative emotions that come from failure or rejection. So maybe right now you're simply reorganizing a plan, realigning your thoughts, getting ready to try again. Whether it's a business, a relationship, or a personal project, I don't know what exactly you're working on. But eventually, you try again, and this time, it works. You also have the Page of Swords. This is a very positive card because it means insight, divine inspiration, ideas coming into your life that solve a problem. Your reading is telling you that in your silence, in your meditation, in your introspection, you're going to find revolutionary ideas. This card represents that moment when the light bulb turns on. A great idea comes to you, a brilliant plan, and you start asking yourself, why didn't I think of this before? And the reason you didn't think of it before is because this idea is coming directly from above. It's coming straight from the divine, because the universe is listening to your prayers. You're seeking answers right now, and the universe is placing them into your mind. So don't be surprised if now, about this competition or conflict, you have the Seven of Cups. This card is telling you that despite the challenges, don't let conflict pull you off your path. You're going to achieve a result far better than what you're expecting. Right now, you might think you're going to lose. Maybe you believe others are stronger. But here, you're going to exceed all your expectations. Even those who never believed in you will be surprised, because you'll be standing on the podium, or taking first place. Let's continue with your energy. What other cards do you have? You have the Nine of Swords. Let's look more closely at what this worry or anxiety is about. You also have the Moon. I believe you're trying to control things that are simply out of your hands. The Moon represents uncertainty and darkness, and the Nine of Swords is that feeling of waking up in the middle of the night, almost as if from a nightmare, asking yourself why you're feeling so stressed. So I feel that your reading is inviting you to let go of control a little. You are a capable person. You are intelligent. But you can't control absolutely everything. Let's look deeper, because I feel this may be connected to a deeper fear. Maybe you need to confront a childhood trauma. You need to close that chapter. Your past, especially your distant past when you were just a child, doesn't have to define what you're living now or how you experience your life today. Let's explore more. I feel you're a deeply sensitive person. Maybe someone hurt you in the past, and that wound hasn't fully healed. Let's see what the universe recommends. You have the Chariot. The Chariot always represents someone successful, someone moving forward fast. The universe is allowing you to take back control of your life. Whenever the Chariot shows up, it means things begin to move forward quickly, whether in money, business, or relationships. But that doesn't mean you should let life move without direction. The Chariot reminds you that you are the one steering the wheel. You are in control. So now is the time to make the most of this powerful energy. It's time to take the reins, steer your own course, and move forward fast, but not blindly. Always aim toward a clear destination. Your reading is telling you it's time to define your goals. Set your direction. For example, you could start with short-term goals, things you want to achieve in 1 month, and work toward them. You can create new habits. Maybe you'll start working out more. Maybe you'll choose to eat healthier. Maybe you'll be more loving with your special person, showing your feelings more openly. It all depends on what you want to create. The universe is pushing you forward, but all that momentum needs to be focused in one direction. And you'll see how easily you'll reach the results you've been wishing for. So, that is your tarot reading for today. As always, thank you so much for being here with me, discovering all these secrets of the tarot. For now, we're closing your reading. If you enjoy these messages, feel free to click the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. We're wrapping up your video. I hope you have a wonderful day, filled with success, filled with blessings, and surely, I'll see you again in your next reading.